Temple. Who needs it and what to do there, if our body itself is a temple? Sri Aurobindo's sonnet, The Hilltop Temple, describes a deeply spiritual experience he had at a Devi temple near Pune.
After unnumbered steps of a hill stair, I saw upon earth's head brilliant with sun, the immobile goddess in her house of stone, in a loneliness of meditating air. Wise were the human hands that set her there, above the world and time's dominion. The soul of all that lives, calm, pure, alone, revealed its boundless self mystic and bare. Our body is an epitome of some vast, that masks its presence by our humanness. In us the secret spirit can indite a page and summary of the infinite, a nodus of eternity expressed. Live in an image and a sculptured face.
உள்ளம் பெரும் கோயில் ஊன் உடம்பு ஆலயம் வள்ளல் பிரானார்க்கு வாய் கோபுர வாசல் தெள்ளத் தெளிந்தார்க்குச் சீவன் சிவலிங்கம் கள்ளப்புலன் ஐந்தும் காளாமணி விளக்கே.
The mind is the great temple, the fleshy body is the shrine. To the magnificent Lord, the mouth is the tower gate. To those who indubitably realize the soul is God, the deceitful senses five are the elegant lamp.
L'esprit est le grand temple, le corps charnel est le sanctuaire. Pour le Seigneur magnifique, la bouche est la porte-tour. Pour ceux qui réalisent indubitablement que l'âme est Dieu, les 5 sens trompeurs sont la lampe élégante.
मन महान मंदिर है, मानसिक शरीर तीर्थ है, महान भगवान के लिए मुख मीनार द्वार है, जो निस्संदेह आत्मा को समझते हैं उनके लिए शिवलिंग है, छल करने वाली 5 इंद्रियां सुंदर दीपक हैं.
العقل هو المعبد الكبير، والجسد هو المزار. بالنسبة للرب العظيم، الفم هو بوابة البرج. إلى أولئك الذين يدركون بلا شك أن الروح هي الله. الحواس الخادعة الخمس هي المصباح الأنيق.
What present-day Indian gurus say?
Parents tell us, recite this so many times, God will give you this. You do the diya or brook some coconuts, offer some prasad, donate some money to the temple, God will reward you with crores. We bribe gods to get greater things. Stop bribing gods. They'll throw the ring, then they'll throw necklaces in the temple. Do you think God needs it? You have become too emotional about it and keep throwing it. Only the trust, the trustees, they'll enjoy it. How many people fight for to become the trustees of the temple? So don't fool yourself. And we bow before any deity for 2 reasons only. Tell me if there is another reason. Begging and being afraid. Either you're fulfilling your temptation or hiding your fear. If I don't do this, maybe the deity will be upset with me. And what is that God? He is always there within us in the form of conscience. Always speaks, but we shut him up. Not now, later. I'll do this later.
In temples they keep statues and they worship. They say in Upanishads, the statues are not God. Many people think, oh, God is there, so many gods. No. There's only one God. But for celebration's sake, for your fun, to have a sense of connection, you can worship that one God in as many forms as you want. If you are thinking, any of you think you are doing puja to please God, please forget about it. He doesn't want your coconut, he doesn't want your flowers, you are not going to please him. You are just fooling yourself. It's only to please yourself you do puja, not to please God. Upanishad very clearly says, those who think this is God and they are doing worship, they are doing practices, know that that is not it. He is the prana of the prana. So go within, look inside. That is important.
You need to understand, Indian temple is not a place of prayer. There is nobody leading a prayer in the Indian temple. The Hindu temples, there is nobody to lead your prayer. You go there and do what you want. Nobody telling you must sit down and pray and do this or that. Though now you started the request sheet, paying 5 rupees and telling God what he should do, you started that recently. Otherwise, your culture told you if you go to the temple, they did not even tell you you must pray, but they told you you must sit there for some time. The idea was, if there is a strong field of energy, you simply sit there quietly and imbibe this. At the same time, it was also said, people on the spiritual path need not go to the temple because they have their own self-charging methods. This is a public charging place. Public battery charging place is what a temple is.